Welcome to Art Wars Season 3, Heaven vs Hell. This season we have 9 brand new artists from 6 different countries ready to compete in all new challenges. This season is filled with bigger twists and the most amazing guest judges yet. It's time for the battle to begin in Season 3 of Art Wars. Last time on Art Wars Season 3, the first main challenge began as the artists had to draw their culture. Candy Me Like got the first win of the series, and sadly we lost Sour Lemon. Welcome back to Art Wars Series 3. Before we do start this episode, I do want to mention I am very ill. Sorry for that, so if I sound a bit like Shrek, not my fault. I'm ill. It's not COVID, I'm just very ill. So, let's get on to episode 2 of series 3. So, for episode 2, we have a very special guest and guest judge. So, that person is winner of Rose Productions Paint It Out series 1. It's Leatherlock Lair. Say that 5 times fast, it's impossible. Leatherlock Lair is an incredible drag / makeup artist. And I love them. As soon as I saw Paint It Out, I knew I wanted them on the show. And when they won, it was an extra bonus and they deserve to win. Make sure you go check out Leatherlock Lair and the Paint It Out Instagram down below. So let's now get straight on to the main challenge where you'll see why we have Leatherlock Lair here. So, for the main challenge of this episode, the artists were challenged to recreate / draw, illustrate one of 4 looks of Leatherlock Lair from their time on Paint It Out. So here are the 4 looks they chose to give the artists. Now, the way they were assigned is the winner of week 1, Candy Me Like, got to pick who had which drawing. And obviously there's only 4. That does mean this will be a head-to-head round. 2 people, 1 drawing, head-to-head. The winner of the head-to-head is, normal, nothing happens to them. But if you lose, they got minus 1.5 points. Now this could change everything. Say the first place and second place of this week were in the same head-to-head. That second place could then get that minus 1.5 points, and that could drop them maybe below third place that we didn't lose, if that makes sense. So you really do want to win to make sure those points don't get deducted, as it is all to play for. And this week is a Heaven, I believe? Yeah, Heaven Elimination week. So the bottom artist from Heaven will go up to Elimination against whoever the winner picks. So, let's get straight on to showing you what incredible art was done this episode, alongside who Candy Me Like picked to go against who. Doing the Zodiac look, it's Nani and Potatiana. Doing the Alien look, it's Captain Cute and Bezel Lemon. For the statue look, it's I Am Inez and Spineless. Last but not least, doing the underwater look, it's Candy Me Like and Brummy.art. It's time for the rankings. Starting off the rankings, we have 4th, 5th and 6th place who are all safe. And they are I Am Inez, Spineless and Nani. That does mean Potatiana, Bezel Lemon, Captain Cute, Brummy.art and Candy Me Like represent the top and the bottom of the week. First up for the critiques this week is Bezel Lemon, and obviously the critiques this week have been done by our guest judge, Leatherlock Lair. So, for Bezel Lemon's critiques, Leatherlock Lair said, I really like the narrative they created with this piece. The fact that they chose to only show the light beam of the spacecraft makes me curious to know more. It's very captivating. I do wish there was slightly more reference to the original piece, maybe incorporating some desert elements into the background. I also found the feathers slightly confusing for the scene, so those might need some more visual context. I like the noise in the digital art a lot, so glad you incorporated that. Nice work. So overall, it was quite a positive feedback. Except what I thought as well personally, and the judging circle and Leatherlock there has said, is there's not much reference, and those feathers are very confusing, and there's no real understanding why they are there. So overall it's good drawing, but when compared to the picture reference they had, you can't link the two necessarily. So overall it was okay, but definitely could do better. Up next is Bezel Lemon's head-to-head Captain Q, and here is the reason why they beat Bezel Lemon in their head-to-head. I love this. The point of view they decided to use for this piece is super dynamic and interesting. I love the curved horizons, clouds and landscapes. It shows they have a really good understanding of perspectives. I also love how you portray the alien. It really embodies the personality I had in mind when I was creating the original piece. So that is what Leatherlock said about this drawing, and I completely agree. I love how different it is, the angles to everything, and the judging circle loved it. It was a great improvement from last week's drawing from Captain Q, and they're definitely upping the game, and I can't wait to see what they do next week. Up next is last week's winner, Candy Me Like, and here is what Leatherlock had to say. Wow, this is breathtaking. The piece looks like it took a significant amount of time based on the level of skill you have shown. I love how soft and ethereal this feels with the colour palette and wavy line work. I can tell they are very talented at working with colours. I also love how you've created a narrative. The octopus sewing stitches in the woman's throat really tells a story. Impressive work. So overall, Candy Me Like has topped herself. She has done incredible this week once again, and is clearly showing they could be a potential frontrunner of the series. Next up is Brummy.art, which is Candy Me Like's head-to-head. So here is what Leatherlock had to say. I really appreciate a more minimalistic drawing style, so I was happy to see their entry. I really like how they drew the skull. It's very expressive for how simple the facial features are, which I like a lot. The arms or hands are a bit confusing visually. I think they needed to be either simpler shapes to match the minimalistic feel, or more detailed with shaping so that the hands are more visual. I also wish there was a bit more interaction between the octopus and skeleton. It would be cool if the tentacles were intertwined with the skeleton so it told more of the story. So I completely agree with what Leatherlock said about Brummy, except the minimalistic style compared to Candy's was just lackluster for me. I mean, it's a great drawing, but then comparing it to others, which we have to do as it is a competition, just sends it kind of to the bottom of the group this week. So that was what they had to say about Brummy. Last and definitely not least, it's Potatoiana. This is what Leatherlock had to say. Wow, I love this piece. Red is my favourite colour, so this dark red colour palette does everything for me. I really love your style here, using simple geometric shapes as a base but adding just the right amount of detail to make it feel like a complete piece. Now, the judging circle said they loved it. We've never had such an amazing response to a drawing in Art Wars history. It is incredible how it's so different and unique, and Potatoiana's style, never seen anything like it. It is truly incredible. So, I can now reveal the winner of episode 2 of Art Wars Series 3 is Potatoiana. Potatoiana has become the second god of the series and gets the power to pick one person for elimination and is safe from next week's elimination. So that also means third and second place go to Candy Me Like and Captain Q. So as you can now probably figure out, as it is a Heaven elimination week, going up for elimination because they placed last overall and bottom on Heaven team, it is Bezel Lemon, and Brummy placed 7th. So as normal, the winner has to pick one person to go against the bottom of the week for elimination. So Tatiana decided this person because they wanted to play fair and keep the fairness going that we've started since episode number 1. So, person out for elimination, 7th place, Brummy.art. So that means we'll be seeing Brummy vs Bezel in elimination. It is time for Elimination Challenge. So sadly, we have had such a great episode, but Brummy and Bezel will be facing off in today's Elimination Challenge. So today's Elimination Challenge had the theme of hands. It was a very interesting concept I really liked, and I wanted to see what they do with it, because for me, I hate drawing hands and I wanted to basically punish them. So these are the 2 incredible drawings on screen right now. So as you can see, on the left we have Bezel and on the right we have Brummy. Both artists went in 2 completely different directions, and they are both incredible drawings. One of them, Bezel, went kind of heavy on the hands as the main focus with their character in the middle. And then Brummy just used the concept of hands and expanded upon it with this really cool fortune teller vibe. Now, one of them does have to go home. Well, someone has to go home, as Brummy and Bezel are safe, as someone has had to drop out of the competition due to planning reasons going wrong. So the person that is leaving Art Wars Series 3 is I Am Inez. Thank you so much for watching episode 2 of Art Wars Series 3. Sadly, I Am Inez has had to drop out due to planning reasons, have gone very much wrong, but we were so happy to have them on the side. And it will give an interesting twist to next week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned to see Brummy and Bezel Lemon be team captains in this season's Team Challenge. See you next time. I've been James Fudge, this is Art Wars, and stay happy. Bye!